You are now listening to Operator.
Hello.
Good afternoon, Rotterdam. We are here once again.
We are live in the radio, up, elevated for everyone to see.
Boogaloo Radio taking over Operator Radio on a Thursday afternoon in October for the one and only Left of the Dial Festival. My name is Sachin and
I'm Tilly.
And together we call ourselves Cowbell Practice for no real reason at all.
Just because we like cowbells.
Exactly. Not everything is better with a cowbell.
Yeah.
And today we have got 2 hours on this amazing station to get you excited for the Left of the Dial Festival. We've got 2 special guests.
Who are they, Sachin?
More of that to come. Should we tease it?
Fine.
Let's tease
Surprise.
it.
It will be a surprise.
And let's dive in with some tunes, shall we? Get this going.
Yep. We've got a band that is recommended by our good friend Elvis, and it's called LSD, the band.
LSD.
Or the person.
Yeah, not spelled LSD.
Yeah.
Just for the record.
No. ELLIS capital D, and this is Humdrum. They were touring with Fat Dog, so I anticipate it to be a really, really good show. And let's roll.
Words
was Hot Face, 7 Day Migraine, a new one from them, and they are playing this festival.
They are at Left of the Dial, and
Yes.
throughout this next 2 hours, we're going to be playing you a selection of bands that you have to go see through the festival. Our memories are not good enough to be able to tell you exactly where they're playing at what time, because every band at this wonderful festival plays 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
But we try.
Yeah,
We try.
we run around. We try to find everything. I mean, let's go back into how did we get to Left of the Dial in the first
Yeah.
place? Because this is our 3rd year now.
Yeah, it'd be a very reasonable question to why is Boogaloo Radio in London on air in Rotterdam ahead of Left of the Dial Festival. And yeah, it's essentially, there is a lot of synergy between what Boogaloo Radio is doing and what Operator is doing.
Yeah.
And we, 3 years ago, fell in love with Left of the Dial as a festival. It epitofies everything that we love about music. It's a selection of the most exciting bands on the up, and everyone's just running around a city finding music they love.
Yeah. And everyone loves music. I don't think it's not plagued by like industry or anything like that. It's just people that love music and want to enjoy it, and that's why we love it.
Exactly. And so I think 3 years ago we reached out to the organisers being like, can we come record some few
I mean, we
interviews?
heard a lot from our dear friend Carl. He was the first one that introduced us to, he was like, you have to go to this festival.
Of a Carl from a promotion company called
Yeah,
Harder Hearing
yeah.
and a little magazine as well, if you like his work. And so Tilly and I came over 3 years ago, and we knew nothing about it, to be honest. We knew very little about the Netherlands either, to be honest.
That's true.
And
now you live here.
Yeah, and this is one
Some
of the big
would say
reasons.
maybe Rotterdam brought him over here.
It's
think
not
it
it's not
did.
even a maybe. It definitely did. It was that
Yeah.
week, and I was like, I want to be part of this country, this lifestyle. It's not disappointed. I've been living here for over a year now, and
Yeah.
it's beautiful.
Thriving.
Thriving. The Dutch is coming on, but we're thriving. And so I think we came up with being called Cowbell Practice at the first one as
Yeah,
well.
probably, because we were like, ooh, cowbell.
Yeah, we were just essentially overexcited about everything. And
That's us.
And
During
so-
the festival, you're going to run into us, and you're going to be like, who are these people?
Please say hello. We have got
Yeah.
matching jeans and jumper on for the occasion
Yes.
today. We definitely planned it. And so we want that enthusiasm to be infected into you. It's a really fun few days, essentially.
I mean, I think I talk about this festival every single week. It comes up in conversation just when I'm talking about music or bands, and I'm just like, Left of the Dial in Rotterdam. It's my favorite
It's
thing.
the gold standard.
Yeah.
It's how music festivals should be done.
Yeah, it's
And
amazing.
So please stick with us till 3 o'clock and then just go to the festival after that.
Yeah.
It's well worth your time. Should we play some more music?
We're going to play more music, and all of the music that I've chosen today, all these bands are going to be at Left of the Dial this weekend, so feel jealous if you're not here. Sorry. But here is Summer Again by The Witches.
Speak without talking, or weep without looking. Your laughter is growing, plans are expanding. Your eyes were not working when you led us to the garden. We knew where we were going in separate directions, but you led the way to that. A lovers with no needs. We should have hung around together when the walls were all closing. I undid your dress, you climbed up my jeans. We wept for each other, still with no needs, but you led the way to that. I hold on to the words like they were rules from a book. I cleaned up the things and dropped them on the way home. And now you're a dream
was The Witches, Summer Again on Operator Radio, where Sachin and Tilly have taken over from Boogaloo Radio.
We've taken over. It does feel like summer, actually.
It does feel like summer. It's very hot in here. We've actually just turned the aircon on in the studio.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody that's on the chat. We have never had a radio chat before.
Andreas and Ed from Finchley.
Yeah. Lovely to hear from you. Lovely to know you're with us. Thanks for tuning in. And that band, The Witches, are our very first guests that are coming on this afternoon.
Surprise.
So as we get ready for Left of the Dial, we have got two bands in this 2-hour show. The Witches will be with us about 1:30, and we'll be talking about the 10-year anniversary of their debut album, Annabelle Dream Reader, and we'll be talking about their new covers EP, Replica, which came out this year, and diving into their performances at Left of the Dial. I don't think it's their first time.
No, probably not.
And
but
so-
we're gonna get the juicy questions.
Exactly, and this is where Tilly shines.
Yeah.
They will discover things about themselves that they did not know were true.
Sachin's got the serious questions, and I've got the tell us your secrets.
Our energy here is I've got a page full of notes, and Tilly's sat there going, "Wee!
What are we gonna do next?"
Which is exactly how we roll, and that's why it works. And if you want to be part of this for the next couple of hours, please stick with us. We're on video. You can see us.
We are on video.
We're on video,
and we're kind of, we'll set the scene. We are like in the trees. We had to climb up a little hatch, so it's really exciting. And then I'm looking out, and you can see in a window there was just like a man in his flat. Look at him. He's up there. He doesn't even realize that we're pointing to him.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's the way my brain is working.
Yeah, it'd be weird if everybody in every window knew that you were pointing at them until.
But we're doing a radio show up here. It's really cool.
It's
anyway,
beautiful
I think we need to come back.
We need to come back.
This
Indeed.
is great. Let's play more music.
Let's play more music.
This is why we're here, to celebrate Left of the Dial. And this next band is Pale Blue Dot, Moorish Idols.
A pale blue shape beneath the sea, and no one can see it except you and me. When the float goes under, it'll be time to worry, but until then, it's still just rather murky. We don't know, we don't know, we don't know, we don't know. The surface breaks, the water drips down. How did it break? The surface dwelling. How did it fall? See some cracks. How did it butcher all the sheep that are in wolf's clothes? Cry yourself to sleep, buried deep into the folds. You won't know if they stay awake. Follow the pale blue dot deeper into the lake. We don't know, we don't know, we don't know, we don't know. How things develop. You're a world amongst the meek, digging right into heaven. Tell your brain it's time to eat before the meat goes rotten. Now your tank has a leak, and you're right down at the bottom. A little shaking on you speaks, and then you are forgotten. We don't know, we don't know, we don't know, we don't know. How everything we've got, everything we've got, a pale dot, a pale.
No one can say no to Tilly, so.
Gone wrong. I fell asleep with the radio on, and I slipped into a world that I didn't know. And all the men, they suffer in silence, manifest itself as violence, saving it all up for the weekend. With it all said and done, the flowers lost inside the gun, I'll share my thoughts with anyone if you just humor me if we get in too deep. Dance along to your favorite song, transmissions of hope belong somewhere in the darkness of it all. I'm building up for a blaze of glory, the coup de grace of a pointless story. I'm writing in my head when I'm on my own. With it all said and done, the flowers lost inside the gun, I'll share my thoughts with anyone if you just humor me if we get in too deep. This party's lost on me, better press repeat. Take a break, take it easy. The breeze hits and then it leaves me singing songs to strangers once again. A cocktail of innocence, you think revolt of everything they thought to be true. There's no sense at all. With it all said and done, the flowers lost inside the gun, I'll share my thoughts with anyone if you just humor me if we get in too deep. This party's lost on me, better press repeat. Better press repeat. Better press repeat. Better press repeat.
I want to press repeat on Human Interest because they are excellent and we love them. You're listening to Tilly and Sachin on Operator Radio.
And we are giddy with joy at the
Very
minute.
giddy.
This is it's a reunion. It's another radio show. Actually, the first one we've done like properly as cowbell practice
In a long time.
It's amazing. And the start left the dial. We are just to the gills with joy. So apologies if this is quite over the top with energy.
Yeah.
But we're just very excited to be bumming around Rotterdam. And
Rotterdam, left of the dial. We love it.
And who are we going to find this year? Because
Yeah, well, our favorite thing is, my favorite thing is, I've had one too many beers, and who am I going to bump into? I feel like all the little UK bands and friends that we have all come together into Rotterdam, and you just don't know who's going to come around the corner. So Human Interest, who we just played, really excited to have them in town. We've also got Man, Woman, Chainsaw, another band we love.
They're all friends, and for context, we put on some shows in London.
Yes, we
and
did.
Both Human Interest and Man, Woman, Chainsaw have played at our cowboy practice nights in London, and we would implore you to go see them live because they are two of the best live bands.
Yeah, so if you're here this
Going.
weekend, go catch their sets
Go and
because
see these
they're
lovely
incredible.
people play. Man, Woman, Chainsaw are disgustingly talented. It's upsetting. They actually do make me feel a little bit sick when I look at them and go, that's not fair.
Yeah.
But it's a good show. That makes it sound
Such
really
a
bad.
good show. Yeah, no. You're sick with
Envy and
yes,
joy.
with envy and joy, and I don't get sick. I just
You just
jump around.
start jumping up and down on the spot. It's like a little pogo looking at Man, Woman, Chainsaw.
Yeah, they just elevate my energy. But what are we going to play next?
We are going to play Man, Woman, Chainsaw next.
We're going to play Man,
We're
Woman,
going to play
Chainsaw.
Man, Woman, Chainsaw next, and this is their most recent single. It's called Ode to Cleo.
Sprawled across my kitchen floor, she's only arms and legs and limbs like eggs, spread out starfish. I won't take you anymore. This tiny hole left where it was, and star shapes. Oh, heartache. My baby keeps betraying me. She likes the shine more than me. Her company is easier. So I could tease her like I like. Call the Boston hypocrite, it's crazy. My lady. Yeah, you're a risk I'm gonna take. She's the sickly thing you used to hate. All that's left of it, a rocking horse, a wicked witch shit. What do we do when lifetimes fall apart?
I mean, we just can't contain our excitement.
We are genuinely losing our minds. Apologies to anybody watching the video stream.
Yes, there is a live video stream, and also there's a live chat. So if you are listening right now, please send us chats. We will interact with you, and then we will just be goofy on the video.
Exactly.
We are awaiting our special guests.
We are awaiting our special guests, the witches, who've just come off a train into Rotterdam Central. We can't wait to speak to them. And so we were just dancing to Big Warm Bed and Can't Quit and just being very, very silly. We need to get our serious faces on Till for an interview soon.
Okay, yes.
Interview.
Yeah, that's why we get the silliness out now.
Genuine music journalism.
I've had a second coffee, so now I'm like, ooh, I don't think I'm never that professional. Well, I can be professional if I need to be.
It's so well planned. It sounds chaotic. That's what it is.
That's
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's got to sound natural.
So we want to focus on bands that we want to see, that we're super excited about. I mean, I'm excited about everyone, really. But shout out to our friend Marika, who recommended Big Warm Bed. It is a Leeds-based artist, and obviously you just heard them.
It's beautiful.
We're excited.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And shout out to Marika in general.
Yes,
I
we
met
love
Marika for the first time 3 years ago in Rotterdam when I was had one too many bitches and I couldn't fathom how to order chips.
Yeah.
And she very calmly, without mocking me, just said, "Some chips, please."
She told us exactly what we needed to order, and then we all walked home I think that was the last night of Left of the Dial, the first time we went.
It was.
And then I thought she lived in here, and I was like, I'm never going to see her again. And then I ran into her in the UK, and then we've been friends ever since.
Exactly. And the poster that we did for this show, Marika took the incredible photo for. So if you are a band or just like really good quality photos, reach out to Marika.
She also puts on incredible gig nights. Her next one is 7th of November. She's having a load of really, really good bands on in London. Sorry.
Yeah.
So get yourself over to London.
But that is Indian Town UK,
Indian
Indian Town are an incredible promotion company in Amsterdam. They put our favourites Flip Top Head on Monday night, Oki. So just look out for Indian Town nights in Amsterdam as well. It is incredible.
And Berlin.
And Berlin now as well. They've gone completely multinational.
Yeah, they've got everything.
And they're in just incredible taste. So just trust them with everything.
And Sachin, who are you excited to see?
So I am beyond excited to see Ugly this weekend. So Ugly are a band that have been around for 6-7 years now, but they started off in the London post-punk revival and then disappeared for 3 years, maybe 3-4 years, and I've come back playing this incredible blend of folk music, and I just cannot wait to see it live. I've not seen them in their new guise yet.
They're incredible. They're just so clean cut, and just the music is just glorious. I saw them at Green Man this year and fell in love.
They are just stunning, and if you haven't heard them before, you are about to fall in love with them. We're going to play you all 5 minutes of Hands of Man. It is stunning.
Troubled times, the trouble tell of the times become your own friend. My selfish man, lend me that selfish hand. Bow yourself down to hell. Come inside, come and stand next to a wasted hand. You're so cool. Of the times become your own.
And as another spring swings by on heavy eyes, do you still gasp at your reflection? Or does it make your shadow cry? And while the whys sit on your mind, while the wine is killing time, it seemed like such a perfect way to spend your past and passing life. And passing by is just inaccurate depiction of the ties you were so sure would last eternity, so sure would last a while. Don't you just love to lie awake at night, dependent on a lie that you are better than the next man, and therefore all the better prize? Don't you just lie to love awake at night, dependent on a lie that you are better than the next man? There's so much worse at the same time. The size of size yourself up oh so many times. Your spirit sighs into me, kind to yourself is to know. Neglect your body and mind. Have the times become your only friend as you find your will stops keeping? To rewind just to live is to pretend. As you strive, you struggle. As you strive, you struggle. To rewind just to live is to pretend. As you find your will stops keeping. Have the times become your only friend? Have the times become your only friend? Have the times become your only friend? Have the times become your only friend?
We are Helen, you are listening to Boogaloo Radio. We are Helen, you're listening to Boogaloo Radio.
She was sitting there still, as if nothing could bother her. The year she came to town and was a dull, distracted boy with smoking yellow fingers and unwashed hair. Her eyes were almost too blue, sweat and smell of rain and blood, and I was a vampire. I was just waiting for her to break my head. I was just waiting for us to go to bed. The year she came to town, I was always drunk. I was always drunk. And she would puke in the front of the restaurant. And I didn't really know what to do or what to say. She said she saw me. She said she saw me in a dream. I thought, well, go back to sleep and meet me there, so I can get on with my life. So I can get on with my life.
was The Vampire by I'm gonna mispronounce it. Tans something. But they're an Italian band, and I'm really excited to see them. And I will learn how to say their band name in the future.
And we should have done beforehand, but that's what we do. On to more important matters. I'd say it's a great joy to welcome the Witches into the studio. Thank you so much for joining us. Tim.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi.
Straight.
Hello.
We've got all 4 of them in the studio, and there's now 6 of us with 2 mics. You can actually see us all on the live stream. We're going to keep whacking each other's head as we do this.
Yeah. Wave there.
Shout out. And thank you so much for coming straight off the Eurostar here. Have you been to Rotterdam before? Have you played Left to Dial in your tenure?
We played at Road Town about 7 or 8 years ago. But that's all we've done.
Nice. And what's your memories of playing in the Netherlands?
Always really nice people. The shows have always been good. We've never had a bad one.
Yeah, it's a really good little community, isn't it? Just the buzz is really there. And hopefully Left to Dial, it's kind of like a nice little community festival. Everyone's running around. It's really exciting. But we want to talk to you about your debut record as well, because it's turning 10 years old. How does that make you feel? And looking back on the album and how it does feel like it stood the test of time fantastically, and people are getting really excited about falling in love with it again, essentially.
Yeah, no, I didn't think it would be one of those kind of albums, that people cared about years later. But yeah, it's been cool relearning it and everything.
Yeah, how long did that take? I've never thought that you'd forget how to play those songs, but obviously, it's been a while.
We have Bav with us now, and he can learn 10 songs in a minute. So just tapping on his steering wheel on the way to practice.
That easy.
So we learned we relearned everything really quick, but it went really quickly as well, because we attempted to play some of it last night, and
yeah,
we had to cut a few of them because we just completely forgot them.
Unreal. Does it feel different playing them? How have those songs adapted for you as the writers and musicians?
Yeah, it's weird, the ones that we have, because there's a few that we always have kept in.
Yeah.
The ones that we hadn't really played since we released it, I was getting all sorts of weird memories coming back in my head while we were doing them. Yeah, so it's strange how they can do that.
Yeah, of course. They kind of represent a period of time, I imagine, right? And that, speaking on a personal level, that's kind of why it's exciting to come back to it, because it takes you back to that period when you're listening to it. I've got a friend in Amsterdam who's bought tickets for Left to Dial just because he wants to see you play those songs again, which is wicked. I think there's going to be a real great outpouring of emotion for it. You've done a covers EP. I wanted to ask why you picked those 4 songs. What do they all mean to you? Are they influences? What brought us to that?
Well, we did the Pentagram cover, just me and Mark. You just suggested recording it because we
song.
Yeah, we love that
every
song.
Now and then we just listen to the song, kind of. If it's been X amount of time without doing a cover, we do throwing one into the set every now and then. So I think that song got me excited to bring some heavy stuff back in, especially it's just a fun song to play. The riff's really cool, so that's mainly the reason. But yeah, it kind of started from there, didn't it? And then the rest of the EP just sort of, we thought we might as well just do a covers EP. Yeah. We had to do more covers. There were just songs that we picked that we quite like.
Yeah, because it doesn't feel, they're all sporadic references actually.
Yeah, one of them was already recorded by Chris in the Thrill Is Gone, so that was already finished. So there was 2 there, and then we thought 2 more just to finish it off. Unreal.
And will you be playing some of them on the shows?
No, I don't think we'll play any. No, we just
Fair enough. Well, you only need 1 minute to learn it, so it's all well and good. And have you looked at the lineup for the rest of the festival? Is anyone in particular you're really excited to see?
Well, we played with Waxhead last night, and they were really cool. So we'll go watch them again, definitely.
Nice.
Yeah, and a band called Tulpa, which is the singer was the front man of Mush, which were a really good band from Leeds.
Incredible band.
Yeah, so I want to watch them as well.
I actually didn't know there was a new project out of Mush. That's really exciting.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's different, but it's to Mush.
Yeah, unreal. Should we play a tune and come back?
Let's play a tune. Yeah, we have Crying Clown up, so let's just play that.
Finally, she keeps me calm, and suddenly I relapse on when loyalty is only sold illegally to the pantomime crying clown. Crawl for me whilst upside down, salivating, bloody mouth, or passionately, bloody mouth, and graveyard girl swinging a bag like a pendulum. Augustic wrestling, plug me in, the record spin, and treat me like I wasn't someone that you knew. I don't know, she reads my dreams, surrounding me in casualties, but I don't get mad, cause you know it's what you do. Overpriced analogies, riddle man, you dress like me, like the pantomime crying clown. Cry for me whilst upside down, salivating, bloody mouth, or passionately, bloody mouth, and graveyard girl swinging a bag like a pendulum. She creates this body, perfect body, graveyard girls have a real time as a home. She creates this body, perfect body, she's perfectly like a pendulum.
Crying Clown by The Witches, who are joined in the studio here in Rotterdam at Operator Radio, and you're here with Sachin and Tilly. We were just talking to you off air about a very sad event that happened last night. Do you want to go into some details so we can shout out these sad but beautiful people?
Yeah, really cool venue. The my pronunciation, Stroomhouse. I don't know if that's how you say it, but it was it's a really cool venue run by artists. It'd been going since like 2001 or something. I think they just kind of took over a industry building that was just going to get taken down. Really cool venue, and it burnt down last night. So that's pretty sad.
Yeah, absolutely tragic.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 4 or 5 hours after you played there.
Yeah, we left there at like midnight and checked our phones today, and the place is burnt down. So it's
yeah, goddamn.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm sure there'll be some kind of crowdfunder or something to help the venue out. So just keep an eye on socials.
Yes, maybe go on their page, and if they've set up something like that, it's definitely worth helping, because it's a very unique venue. It's kind of sad, very sad.
Yeah, and just all those timeless memories like in there as well, all the memorabilia and everything. Awful. But on how was that final show there? How was the Eindhoven crowd for you last night?
Yeah, it was great. It was really cool. It was it's just amazing, but so weird that happened straight away. Yeah. And I mean, we've played fucking thousands of gigs, and we remember we remember that one really well. So, like from the last time. So it's just strange it happened to such a unique place as well. It's just bummer.
It is very sad, but it can only go up from here, because now you're in Rotterdam and you're going to play Left of the Dial and you're going to have an amazing time. Is anyone going to go on a boat? Has anyone been told to go on a boat?
Wait, we
I'd go
were
on a
allowed
boat.
to go on a boat?
Supposedly there's venues on boats. Is
There's
that right?
a venue that is there is a venue called V11. It is a boat. So go on that one. It is
I've
a
heard of
stage
that.
downstairs.
Yeah.
Then there's also bands on a boat, and you go and you watch bands on a boat ride for an hour, and it's open bar. So
Well,
yeah.
that sounds cool. When's that? That's
It's
why.
Friday and Saturday, 1 and 3 p.m.
Oh, cool.
So 4 boats
That'd be
you can go on.
Fun.
I highly recommend. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Good shout. Thanks.
I think Waxhead are playing at V11, so if we can't make it, then
Yeah.
hopefully everyone else can.
Yeah, V11 is great. Well, that one is docked, so you can, if you're a little bit afraid of the water, you can go on the boat, get off quite easily. Yeah. So go on that.
If you play well enough, you can shake the boat from side to side. We had Moorish Idols like literally swaying it from side to side last
Oh
year.
my god.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So you've been in Rotterdam before. Do you remember any food or anything that you loved that you're excited to eat again?
I do remember there was nice food backstage, but I don't remember what it was.
Bitterballen, perhaps?
Maybe.
Oh yes, the weed. Yeah.
They had some good board games.
Ooh, board games. Oh. Ooh, so you're a checkers band. I see.
What else?
Yeah,
The beer's always great.
Yeah.
anyways.
I was gonna say, how do you get prepared for your live performance? Do you have any pre-gig rituals?
Beer. And, I mean, there's like a few stretches, but it's so
Yeah.
like I look around and it just looks silly. Everyone's sort of,
Everyone's doing half an awkward
It's
stretch,
not really
hoping nobody sees.
yeah.
Yeah.
They all take turns walking on my back to
Some yoga stretches. And are you a bit of a foodie band or not so much? Because I was gonna ask, if we came over to your house for dinner, what would your band make us?
Well, Dan and I are both vegan, so
Oh, okay, yeah.
it gets a bit more
So you get
gets a bit more difficult. You get
Yeah.
some sort of
You get
salad.
some tofu dish, some spicy tofu dish or something like that. But my girlfriend would make it because I can't.
Oh, I see. Okay, so
I mean,
maybe
I can, but she does it better.
I see.
Christian's an amazing cook, though. He always makes us the nicest food.
What would you
whenever we
make?
go to
What
the
would be
house.
your signature dish?
I'm not sure. Jambalaya.
Ooh, that's nice.
I'm not sure. Oh wait, it's immediately now.
What about baking? Do we have any baking skills? Dessert?
Well, I made brownies for Mark's birthday.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It was
And he
so
said
big.
they
It's
were
been in my
good.
freezer, and I've just been like
In your
living off brownie. For,
What would you rate them out of 10?
oh, I was honestly, they were really good.
Okay,
and I'm
that's
not just
good.
being like because he's my friend. Like
Mhm.
they were really good. Yeah.
Love it.
Especially in the freezer as well. That's something
Freezer
about
brownies.
That, yeah, it was like freezer brownies.
Freezer
Do you
brownies, they had- yeah,
do you
really
thaw
crunchy.
them out, or
Huh?
do you thaw them out?
No, they
kind of
don't.
being like
They
the-
don't really solidify.
Oh.
They just stay kind of.
They were pretty dense.
Yeah.
That's
but
very
like
cool.
Good. I like
Yeah.
them dense like that. So.
I have another silly question about your hair. We've got some good hair going on here. Who would you say would have the best hair routine out of the band?
Fab looks like he does. I don't
Yeah.
know though. But
What's your hair routine? What's your secret? Oh yeah, get in front of the camera there.
Oh,
Yeah, show the people.
look at that in all its glory. let's get this straight in the mic. We want to hear this.
It's just a bit of shampoo, conditioner once every 3 or 4 days, and then some argan oil, Moroccan argan oil,
There's the trick.
Oh, so yeah.
and the vegan diet.
Yeah, that,
Oh yeah.
fantastic. Yeah, I need to get in that.
Yeah.
My curls are not quite up to standard.
Oh, they're lovely.
Lovely. Oh, thank you very much. I'm going to clip that out and take that with me for the rest of my life.
And then one quick last question about what band would you want to duel? Would you fake fight? It's a fake fight.
Okay.
Hand
Hand-to-hand combat.
combat. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, just pick a weak
probably a
band.
two-piece or something, definitely.
Baby metal.
Baby metal. Okay.
First would win.
They look quite fierce, you know, those girls.
They do.
Yeah.
They do, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's think. Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters. Oh yeah. Okay.
Because Dave would be looking after his new baby.
I was wondering who was going to get that in and how they were going to get that in. Fantastic.
Back to one last serious question about what are you looking forward to in like the year coming? What's your most excited thing going on with the band?
Right, recording the album.
Yeah, we're recording some new music in December.
So exciting. Have you got the studio booked? Where are you going to be?
Yeah, we're same place we did the last one, which is Tile House in where is it again? Uxbridge.
Ah, very nice. And are you working with the same producer? What's the?
Yes, yeah.
Stunning. That's
man.
super exciting. And are they all written? What's the status?
Yeah, it's all good to go, really.
Are we going to hear some new songs at Left of the Dial?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe.
Oh,
Could actually do one.
Yeah, I thought that was the plan. Yeah.
Unreal. And so, to be very clear, where are you playing? What are your set times for the weekend? Where can people catch the Witches?
Can I look at the day sheet?
Of course you can.
We're playing Arminius at 10 o'clock today, and then Perrin Big at 5 p.m. tomorrow.
Nice. Perrin Big is just straight over there.
Yeah, just down there.
Yeah, and Arminius is this beautiful old church, which is going to be unreal. So yeah, if you're listening, and you have a Left of the Dial ticket, if you don't, what are you doing with your life? But get down to Arminius tonight and see the Witches. Be unreal.
Yeah.
But yeah, just thank you so much for taking time to come chat to us. It's been an absolute joy. What we got queued up next, Till?
We are gonna play a song from Waxhead that you got. Well, yeah, because we had that ready, so we knew you were gonna say Waxhead. But yeah, go catch them as well because I have actually never seen them live, so I'm gonna go take that recommendation and fly with it.
Personal Trainer, and you're listening to Boogaloo Radio.
by Thrilled.
No, it wasn't. It
sorry.
was Coming of Age.
Oh, that's my next. I was looking at that one. Oh my goodness, technical difficulties. Sorry.
You could actually see that. I was about to say, if you could see us, you could see the daggers I gave Tilly when she did that. But there was actually caught on camera me just shooting daggers
Yeah,
at
we're
Till.
gonna cut that out. And we're gonna be like, this is Sachin the whole time that we're presenting together. He's probably like, wow, I'm really glad that she's off.
I'm really glad that Tilly just came careering into my life like a high-speed wrecking ball. Now we're here like 5 years
chaos
later.
has arrived.
Yeah, but thank you so much to the Witches for coming on. That was really special.
I was testing you.
You were.
With that.
That's the energy we came for. But no, that was super special. It was really great to chat to them. That's
really
been
nice.
I've known that band for 10, 12 years. It's unreal.
They're deep in your heart. I can tell.
Super exciting that they're back, new music, everything, and the fun doesn't stop there, does it, Till?
No, we've got our next band here, awaiting their little signal to come in. But it is a Rotterdam-based band called Thrilled.
Called Thrilled. They make a wonderful brand of shoegaze.
Ooh, wonderful.
Wonderful brand of shoegaze that we're going to show you what it sounds like now, I think, aren't we?
So this is Wonderful by Thrilled now.
Where you
we've got the band Thrilled here. Do you want to introduce yourselves? Go around the circle. Tell us your names.
Well, hi, I am Devin. What's up? My name is Minna. My name is Edward.
Anna.
Hello, and you all are based in Rotterdam, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So you haven't been to this radio station before.
No,
so this
never.
is the first time in the studio.
Yep.
How are you feeling about playing Left of the Dial?
Really happy.
Great. Last year we played on the unofficial program, so it's really nice that now we're on the
real official program.
Yeah.
So I'm really
Very
excited.
cool. So did you grow up going to this festival, or did you not really know much about it before?
I've been going for like 3 years or something, and I've also been working during at venues and stuff.
Yeah. Unreal. What is it? Is it like a big part of the Rotterdam music scene? Like, what does the festival mean to people who are actually living
Yeah,
here?
it feels like it. It feels like it's one of the biggest, or maybe the biggest showcase festival for like new bands and for any type of band.
Arguably in Europe, actually, like so many people come traveling in for it. It's unreal.
It's crazy to see actually not how much other people are actually here from like different countries and stuff. It's really nice to see like the dynamics between like different countries that are coming over. It's actually pretty insane to also work with people that are not just from like the Netherlands or Rotterdam or something, you know? It's crazy.
Yeah.
Are there any bands that you're really excited to meet or see today, or this whole weekend?
Today I haven't really checked out today, but Nerves is definitely a really good band, and we're gonna be playing with them at Vessel, and yeah, there's a lot of bands, but that I can't think of right now. But we're also just gonna let the venues guide us and be surprised and stuff, you know.
Let the Rotterdam wind take you around the venues and see what happens. That's the way to go. It's part of the joy of the festival.
There's so much to check out, so you can just go anywhere you want.
It's bloody wonderful. Let's be honest. That was the most British thing I've said in my life.
Wonderful. I wanted to ask, how did you start as a band? How long have you been playing all together?
Well, we have been playing for about like 2 years or so. Well, actually, we started playing shows like around early last year, but we have been playing together for about like 2 to 2.5 years or so. But the band actually started out at our old school that we were going to. It was just, first off, it was kind of like, we had to do like showcases where we had to basically show our music that we have made from like the past month or so. And it was like I had met like Edward like a week before we had to do that stuff, and we were both just like, hey, we both make shoegaze, let's just combine everything together. And then we both were like, yeah. Now we both were like, yeah, okay, but this is actually a really nice thing and we should keep this up. And we had like 2 other people in the band that eventually left, but then we got Minna as drummer and we got Anna as a bassist, and we've been like complete for the last 1.5 years or so. And yeah, since then it's been insane, like how much progress we actually made. And it's like, yeah, it's insane. Yeah, that's basically how we started out. It was just a school project, actually.
Unreal. And was it like a love of shoegaze that got you together, or was it just that you were making it? Like, do you actually like shoegaze heads out of the time?
Definitely. Yeah. It was most definitely like just the love for shoegaze in the beginning that just kind of brought us together. I mean, yeah, for me it already kind of was like I already made like the kind of music, but I didn't know what kind of label I had to give it. But then eventually I got more and more into shoegaze, and I was like, shit, I make this. I make this, dude. This is nice. And then eventually, so yeah, and then I eventually met Edward, and we first have started working together for that showcase, and then it just like brought it out into this big thing that we've been in, like, yeah, for the past year or so, man. It's insane. It's crazy.
And the teachers hated our showcase as well. Really hate that.
They didn't want a 6-minute track with loads of pedal board.
Nah, they said that we looked like a high school band. That was just like we were staring too much at our feet and we were standing still too much. Like they were like, "Where's the energy?" And
I
we
just
were
want
like,
to say that was before I joined the band.
Oh yeah, you brought the energy.
You the energy from the kit. Then what are we expecting? Like,
Right.
So you're doing the crowd interaction while everyone else is staring at their feet the whole time.
Yeah. I'm just behind the drum kit, like, yeah.
I was gonna say, how have you translated your writing and rehearsing the music to the live performance? What can people expect this weekend when they see you?
I think the thing is that all the things that we recorded are basically live songs.
Oh, sweet.
So
that's really cool.
So it's all just recorded in one go, and then some dubbing and stuff to make it a bit, girthier, everything. But yeah, there's every song we can just play live, and it won't sound any different than.
Amazing. So you just literally put some mics up in a room and record. That's epic. So
That's how we did
whole
it.
fuzz.
Yeah, that's how we've been doing it for now.
Yeah, well, if you can do it, I do believe it's the best way to record, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Keep the live feel in the recording.
Yeah. Have you heard of the Speedy Wonderground label in London?
Sorry?
You heard of Speedy Wonderground in London? It's a label, and there's the producer Dan Carey doesn't record anyone if they can't do it like that. He just puts a mic in front of every instrument.
Yeah. I mean, if you can't play your own songs, they're pretty worthless,
It's true.
That's very true.
Yeah.
It makes it sound good when you just play it.
And do you look at the audience now, or do you still look at your view? Yeah.
I think it's more. We've come to realize that it's more fun for most people involved if it's a bit more interactive and stuff. And we were just shy as well. So. Yeah.
I was gonna say you have pretty cool fashion. Do you think about what you're gonna wear on stage?
only for today I thought about what I was going to wear on stage, but for the rest is just like the first thing in my closet I'll just grab and be like, okay, this is how I'm gonna look for today. And
I'm a diva. I pick out everything I'm gonna wear the day before.
I love that. Yeah, if you want to see all this effort, we are live streaming on Operator Radio right now. You can
So
see,
you can
see
wave
Frilled.
to them.
That is the world. And we've got live chat, so if everyone wants to drop in a message, say hello to Frilled, please do. And we should play some more music before
Yeah, we
come
should
back.
play some more music.
What
but
have you got for us, Till?
we have, well, I was going to play their track, About You, and we have that ready. So let's listen to that, and then we'll come back and talk.
Look in your eyes
back with the band Thrilled, a Rotterdam-based band, and we are celebrating Left the Dial today. And yeah, it's kicking off tonight. I'm very, very excited. We've been to the festival. This is our third time now, so we're really, really excited, and excited to see you guys play as well. Do you have a favorite venue around here that you, I guess, maybe would want to play? Maybe you're not playing it this time, but I guess, yeah, a favorite Rotterdam venue.
Well, for me, it's definitely Bar 3 in Rotterdam. It
Yeah.
feels just, we've played there before, and it's just, it feels like home. It's just, yeah. Can't put it any other way. Yeah, Bar 3.
Where are you playing this time around here in at the festival?
We're playing in Perron tonight, and then Saturday we're playing in Vessel Elf and Roodkapje.
And Vessel Elf will be a free show in the afternoon, by the way, at 2 o'clock.
That's very exciting.
That's a good tip.
Yes. And do you have any, I guess, recommendations for people coming to the festival, either bands to see here, or I guess any bands in Rotterdam also that you want to shout out?
Well, definitely love it, Besamo. I really like, I like his music, and he's also our friend. And yeah, it's kind of like a super band with like a bunch of our friends that also play in different bands that we really like Lorne, and they kind of, they all come together in that band. Love it, Besamo.
Lorne.
And Lorne.
Oh, t-shirt for the live
T-shirt,
stream.
show the t-shirt.
Yeah, I've got my Rotterdam band t-shirt on as well.
Oh yeah, I have this one too.
Come dressed for the occasion. Yeah, and talk to us about being from Rotterdam and the music scene here. Like, what's it like for people that don't come from here and aren't part of it?
Well, I mean, I'd have to say that like since the last, I think, couple of years, it was like first off a pretty big uprising with like post-punk and stuff. From what I know, at least, there wasn't like that much shoegaze around actually, which is kind of uprising now as well, which is really great too. Also, quite a lot of like 80s type punk bands as well, I would say, is also pretty nice. But just, I'd have to say there's like a pretty big uprising in like the alternative scene in Rotterdam, at least. Yeah.
And it really is a sort of scene, you know, like we just started, when we just started playing and stuff, we came in contact with so many other bands and stuff. So it was, you know, it was like being welcomed with open arms by everyone and stuff. And just, it doesn't matter, like some bands are, you know, they might have a bit more experience, they're a bit bigger, but you know, you could just have a chat with them and whatever about music and stuff. And everybody's just really chill.
Yeah, that's so cool. So it's like you're all learning from each other and experimenting and playing around.
People are really humble, is what I've noticed.
Yeah.
Even though
Such
they're
good
like
quality.
really popping off everywhere and they're going everywhere, but they still take the time to actually get to know a new band, you know, when we're just new playing. They're really nice.
That's awesome, and then they're probably going to be more successful for it as well, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I would say so.
yeah. That's epic. And let's talk about your debut EP as well. How that come together? How do you record the tracks? Why do you pick those 5 to like welcome yourselves into the world? What do you want to tell us?
Well, the reason we picked those 5 is because those were the only 5 songs we had at that time period.
Fair enough.
But yeah, when it came to recording, there was like a buddy of ours that wanted to record us because it was like his first experience with recording, and we could actually go into the studio for like not that bad of a deal. So we were like, yeah, of course, why not? You know, it was a great deal. It was an awesome deal. It was an awesome deal. Yeah, but yeah, that's basically how that kind of came together. But yeah, for the rest, it was a really nice experience as well. That was still with our old bassist though at first. So Anna was only on that album for the song Tonight. But yeah, I mean, it was such a weird experience because we slept a couple of times in the studio as well. But for me personally, I would have to say that experience most definitely like kind of gave our bond a lot more strength, if I would put it that way.
Now that when I look back to that time, I feel very nostalgic as well, because it was like the first thing that we were recording. So it was really exciting and everything.
Yeah, sorry, we're just saying bye to the witches out the window as they climb down the hatch.
Try not to die.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we were very unaware of this when we arrived.
Yeah, so are we.
Yeah, we were like, where do we have to get up? Like, where is the entrance? And then Anna was like, yeah, it's like a little tiny ladder.
Yeah, genuinely, there's just a little hatch. Like if you come up with a backpack on, you're not getting up there. It's mental. But we love it here, Operator Radio. We could get
Yeah. We could keep going forever. I think.
we could
Here,
get
yeah.
AC.
Yeah, got AC. I know, which
know,
is
it's really
it's a weirdly humid day in Rotterdam. We all came like loaded up for
weather's
the
so strange.
Yeah.
It was hot yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Out
we
of
should be
nowhere.
happy with, but like it just doesn't feel. It's not sunny. It doesn't feel like it should be hot. Anyway, we've drifted into the weather. I think it's time to play some music.
No, yes, it's time to play some
What have you got
music.
for us, Till?
I think we've got what was this track?
That's famous, isn't it? Nice While It Lasted.
Oh, yeah, that's why I picked it because I know you're excited to see
I am
Famous.
super excited
so
to see Famous,
yeah, Nice
right.
While It Lasted. This is the track.
Oh, death in the car, falling into the night, king of the dark, the king of the dark time. Oh, please try not to die. Please try. Please try not to die. Oh, I can only try so hard as I should. Every morning, I kept it down. Oh, hits, please. He drank up the stream, therefore he lifted up his head. Death in the car, falling into the night, king of the dark, the king of the dark time. Please try not to die. Oh, please try not. Oh, death in the night, falling into a car. He drank out the stream, therefore he lifted up his head. Oh, please try not to die. Oh, please try not to die. Chris Road. Do you wanna break a curfew? Do you wanna break?
We are back with Thrilled. And yeah, we're getting to the end of the show, which is quite sad. We still have a good 30 minutes, a little less than 30 minutes, don't we? You're here with Tilly and Sachin. We're doing a little special on Operator Radio for Left of the Dial. And Thrilled, you're going to be playing this weekend. Do you want to recap where you're going to be playing and what times so everyone knows? They can put it on their schedule.
Times.
I'm sorry. Okay, wait. Sit on that for a second. The next question. I'll ask this question first. You find the times. What band would you want to duel or fight? Fake fight. I warned you about this question before, but
that's a good one.
Oh.
I think Mug, because he's really sexy without his clothes on, and yeah, he would beat
Why
us.
would we want to? Yeah.
That's why you want to fight.
I think we'd let him beat us. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. Good answer.
I don't think we would stand a chance. We are not that. We don't have a lot of muscle mass.
No. I guess we would pick a band that's less people than us, because maybe then we'll have a better chance.
Maybe like a duo.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
Duos tend to be crazy though. True.
Yeah, that's the
And
thing.
lugging all that gear around themselves, they're always like two people.
It's true. Yeah, but I think you could put up a good fight. Or maybe you'll choose to lose because then you'll gain their respect.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
We like to do that. So.
You all have really good hair. Who has the best hair routine in the band?
I just wash it. I mean,
Does anybody do
I
anything
take care of
special?
it.
What do you
otherwise
do
I
with
grow like
yours?
this, I guess, but I haven't cut it in like 3 years.
Oh no!
Like, nothing. Like,
But how do you keep it fresh? How do you keep it nice?
I just wash it and condition it.
That's it.
I don't dry it with a towel. Just let it air dry.
Oh yeah.
Then I think I might have like the biggest routine around here.
Okay, get the mic ready. Come on.
Okay. First of all, what I do is I wash and I condition my hair. Then I blow dry it with a cool air dryer. And then what I do afterwards is I have like a sea salt spray and like some things for my curls, and I just kind of scrunch it up and just kind of make it look messy so that it actually looks like I don't give a shit about my hair, but I do a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe too much sometimes, but I do a lot. So yeah, that's basically it.
It takes a hell of a lot of effort to look like you put no effort into it.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And instead of just like not washing your hair for a year, like if you want to like look good but still kind of messy, it's a shit ton of effort, and yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fantastic. That is everything we want.
Are you a bit of a foodie band? Do you like food? Yeah.
Yeah.
If you were to cook us dinner, what would you make us?
Probably
What would be the dish you'd
probably
impress us
like
with?
pasta with like salmon and like cream sauce.
That's spring rolls, I think.
Ooh, that sounds delicious.
Yesterday I made a cauliflower oven thingy with potatoes
Ooh.
and meat and cheese.
Ooh, delicious. What about dessert?
Tiramisu.
Tiramisu. Yeah, wins every time, doesn't it?
There's alcohol in
That's the reason why. Thank you for answering the silly questions. And thank you for being here because it's really fun to talk to you. And I can't wait for your set. Where can people find you? We have the schedule up now, don't we?
Yeah. Okay, so we're playing at Perron at
Small stage.
Yeah, the small stage at 11:20. Today, that's on Thursday. And then on Saturday, we're playing at Vessel at 2. And also in the evening, we're playing at Roodkapje at 8 o'clock.
So sick. That's awesome. And so you get to really enjoy Friday as well and just disappear around the festival.
Exactly, yeah. We're going to be checking out some bands probably.
Nice. And logistic question, where can people follow you, find your music, if they like what they heard so far?
Well, we have a band Instagram, Thrilled Band, and we also have our music on Spotify, also under Thrilled. We have our EP out of it now, and we also have one single that has just been released on Calls from the Hole, which is like a compilation album that V11 also organizes every year.
Unreal.
And it's amazing. And yeah, for the rest, we don't really have any other social media platforms. We also have some stuff on YouTube, but for the rest, we don't really have a lot.
We have a Bandcamp.
Oh yeah, Bandcamp as well.
Get the music, go and pay for the music on Bandcamp Friday. That's what we want people to do.
Yeah.
No, I want to hear about that compilation album. I know we were kind of drawing to a close, but that sounds really cool.
Yeah, that compilation album is like something that V11 organizes every year. You can sign up with your band. This year was the third one, but you can apply with your band, and there's kind of it gets selected by kind of a jury, I believe, by the panel.
Is it all Rotterdam bands, or it can be anywhere?
That's the thing. It's all local, like Rotterdam. It's like underground bands and stuff, and
unreal.
So it gets pressed on vinyl as well.
We need that in our lives too.
That's my favorite venue here. The
Oh yeah.
It's
It's also small details also recorded on the boat. So
wicked!
That's
like from the venue downstairs.
Yeah. So just
just some mic setup. It's not on the stage, but just like the whole room. And
can you hear people dropping Guinness around you whilst it's happening?
Yeah, I guess.
The boat
can hear. Yeah,
That's good.
The ghost of Guinness.
yeah, the ghost of Guinness. Oh, there's really a ghost on the boat.
Yeah,
there really is. But
it really is.
Yeah, there really is.
What do you address the ghost as? What's the name?
So the ghost is called Scarlet.
Scarlet.
Yeah, it's scary.
Tilly's face.
I mean, I'll still go
Crazy
on
lore.
it, but now I'm
We have
chill.
just entered the paranormal investigation of the radio show.
Spooky season.
I wish the camera caught Tilly's face then. She looked genuinely terrified.
Yeah,
Is it still your favourite venue now?
It is still my favorite venue because I haven't had a ghost encounter. I'm gonna give it the no energy so it doesn't so I don't notice it.
We don't claim this negative energy.
I scare it away anyway, probably with like my chaos.
Yeah, there's just too much positive energy no matter what is happening coming out of Tilly.
Yeah, exactly.
Unreal. But yeah, no, thrilled. Thank you so much for coming on to preview Left to Die. It's been an absolute joy.
Indeed.
Yay!
Okay.
We're so happy that you were able to make it, and I think Rotterdam is lucky to have you. So just enjoy the festival, and we can't wait to see you. And yeah, let's carry on with some music. This one is Same Old Story, and I hope you enjoy.
The same old story and the same old swimming melody. The same old story and the same old swimming. The comfort of her soul. You have it for you. You have known it all along. Like a good old song.
time that I go to try to speak with my mind, I keep on forgetting. What is it? Cruising through a thought, if I move, keep changing my view. I find something better, stay with it. I'll be right there, baby. Look around, cause I'm in a cloud, can speak with no sound. I'm bedbound, new and improved in a cashmere sweater. Time flies, yeah, I'm counting every minute, so I'd rather you just say it than just forget it. What's the message? What you want, what you want, what you want here. Feed me my croissant, my croissant, my croissant. Tell me what you want, what you want, what you want here. Feed me my croissant, my croissant, my croissant. Tell me what you want, what you want, what you want here. Tell me what you want, what you want, what you want. You go feed me my croissant, my croissant, my croissant, dear. Feed me my croissant, my croissant, my croissant. Let's come up, y'all. All we do is pretend. What's the message, y'all? Why can't you all wake up, wake up? You're so far away, you're so far away. Just keep your eyes wide shut, straight up. They led you astray, despite what you say to us. I've been waiting for ages, I don't care what your name is. Show me love, show me love. Talk love just fuck when you're around. I get lost when I'm looking down. Oh, what's above, what's above? Why can't you all wake up, wake up? Why can't you all wake up, wake up? Why can't you all wake up, wake up? You're so far away, you're so far away from
Pleasure Inc. with Croissant. They are some wild people. Well, in a good way.
Pleasure
I really
Inc.
like them. Yeah, they're really fun.
Also playing this wonderful
They
festival,
are
aren't they?
playing Left of the Dial. So yeah, I'm very excited to see them. And I'm definitely going to talk to them because they're goofy guys. They definitely want to talk to us too, I think. So we're going to get we're going to ask the hard questions.
We're going to get the scoop
later. Yeah.
Everything we want to hear.
Mhm.
Nice. But yeah, what a massive thank you to Thrilled for coming on the show.
Yay!
That was joyous.
We are like, whew, we can breathe. We've got our 2 interviews done.
We are.
It's hard just cramming it all in 2 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, I think because I like to just have a band in for 2 hours and like get to know them that way, but it's like so quick that I'm
Yeah.
what do I do?
Tune in with Tilly every Sunday afternoon on Boogaloo Radio.
That's true.
If you want the full freeform Tilly for an hour and a half interview with these a new band every
I don't
week.
know after this, the chaos that ensues.
Yeah.
People will not be able to follow maybe, but no,
Yeah.
this has been really nice.
Yeah, this
Here.
has been.
You
this
keep
is
me on
wonderful.
track, Sachin. You're like this, and we have to do this. Like I was literally just talking, and I'm like, I better get back in the studio.
Telephone.
Yeah, it's just nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
That we're just gonna ride the waves of the last like 10 minutes of the show because it's just nice to be on the radio
It's
again.
nice to be on the radio. Thank you
In
for
Rotterdam.
everybody that is on the live stream, on the chat, listening in. Thank you so much for being here with us. Thank you to
Yeah.
Operator Radio for having us, letting us take them over.
Amazing.
What a studio.
And thank you to
What
Left
a
of the
studio.
Dial. Mink and Barbara, they suggested coming on Operator Radio, and they've always wanted to do kind of a Left of the Dial special, and here we are doing it. And yeah.
And if I could say one thing, if you meet Mink or Barbara across Left of the Dial, buy them a drink. Because putting this
buy
festival
them a
on
drink.
must take years off them, and it is the most special place.
I look forward to it every single year.
It is.
I'm like, this is the key moment of, like, I can't believe it's already here again, and I don't want it to end.
It's a staple of the year, so it's just a joy to be part of it. So thanks for having us, and we should play some more music and then come back before
I was
we
gonna say, find me on a boat near you, but let's play some more music.
You said it anyway, so who cares?
We've got games.
need to be moshing to this. To
Yeah, well, that's why I played it, because I was like, when Sachin comes back, he's gonna hear this. It's called Marimba Tragic Death Cult, first of all, and it's from a band called
very up my street.
Christian Music.
Christian
and
music.
I'm like, I literally want to mosh to Christian music. We are needing to go and get some Guinness like immediately after this, and plan our mosh pit.
A mosh pit plan.
Yeah.
Just take the edge off all the adrenaline we've just kind of ascertained.
Yeah.
This has been Sachin and Tilly reunited as Boogaloo on an away holiday on Operator Radio. Thank you so much to the Witches. Thank you so much to Thrilled. And if you're at the festival, come say hello. We'll be the idiots bouncing up and down everywhere.
We'll be on a boat. We'll be on many boats. I will be on many boats.
You'll be on many boats. I won't be on many boats.
You can be on one. I will talk to you.
We'll talk later.
But for efficiency reasons, we are thanking everybody that has been a part of this. So Left of the Dial, Barbara and Mink especially, Boogaloo Radio, just for getting us here, really.
Yeah.
And Operator Radio for being
the most incredible space.
Yeah, this is so amazing.
And shout out Marika for photos. Shout out Veronica for a lovely poster.
Shout out to Elvis for always giving us the great music recs
if you're coming to the festival and you see a lovely mane of ginger hair, go and say hello to Elvis. You can never be disappointed with the conversation. Just stay in touch with me until
love the festival to the fullest. Just go
the best time
and let yourself just go to anything and everything, and you'll love everything. So yeah. What are we ending this with, Saj?
I think we're going to end it with one of my favorite artists, Tiberius B.
Yeah.
The track is called Jet Ski. Tiberius B is just wonderful. So we'll finish there, and we'll see you on this side. Much love, everybody.
See you later.
To put it, I don't really know how to say it any other way, yeah. I don't really know how to put it, I don't really know how to say it another way, yeah. Went to my first party of the year, feels naughty. I don't know many people here, sitting pity, prime to get it. I'm ready for anything. Suddenly I'm not alone, and it's like I've known you all along. The way your words are taking hold. You're a packet of salt and I'm a jet ski. I don't really know how to put it, I don't really know how to say it any other way, yeah. I don't really know how to put it, I don't really know how to say it another way, yeah. 2 weeks passed with my chords locked up in your burner phone. Since then I had been and gone, torn through the fabric and beyond. But I landed right with magic, woke up Tuesday and she texted at 11. We are grinding in the earth as if we planned it. You take me home, make me come over and over and over and over and over. I don't really know how to put it, I don't really know how to say it any other way, yeah. I don't really know how to put it, I don't really know how to say it another way, yeah. 22 hours holed up in your cave, didn't come out for food, didn't know the time of day. Now I'm sick, magic got reruns on the play. How am I to function with this fortuitous ache? Why did I really like you? I did, I'm kind. I did, I'm feeling for it. I don't really know how to put it, I don't
You're listening to Operator.